Welcome to our channel. Today we're going to explore a hot topic, Diogo Jota's funeral and what the media won't tell his family. From the rumors circulating on social media to the behind-the-scenes details, there are many unanswered questions. Is there something going on in Jota's family that the public doesn't know about? Join us as we delve into the truth behind this mysterious silence. Have you heard any strange rumors about Diogo Jota? If so, comment 1. If you haven't heard anything, leave 0. Enjoy the video and don't forget to leave a subscribe to support the channel. It's free, but it helps us a lot. On 30 July 2025, the football world was plunged into grief with the news of a tragic car crash that claimed the lives of Liverpool and Portugal striker Diogo Jota, along with his brother Andre Silva. Just 28 years old, having celebrated his wedding to long-term partner Ruth Cardoso, less than 2 weeks earlier, Jota's passing left an unfillable void in the hearts of his family, friends, teammates, and millions of fans around the world. Jota's romantic relationships also contribute to his warm and devoted image off the pitch. He is married to his long-term girlfriend, Ruth Cardoso, who has been there for him every step of the way. They met as teenagers, and together they overcame the difficulties of Jota's early days playing for small teams in Portugal. The couple have a lovely son, and the rare moments Jota shares on social media always show the closeness and love of their small family. Since the tragedy broke, football fans and fans around the world have expressed their condolences. Jota's former and current teammates have shared fond memories of him, showing that he was not only a great player, but also a kind and sincere teammate. Mohamed Salah posted a touching message saying Jota never stopped fighting, on the pitch and in life. Major clubs from the Premier League to La Liga have also sent their condolences to his family, a testament to the player's influence across borders. Jota may be gone, but he will live on in the hearts of football fans. His goals, his wild celebrations, and his genuine smile will always be remembered. To his family, friends, and fans, Jota was not just a star, but a symbol of dedication, humility, and love. His story will continue to inspire generations to come. A reminder that greatness is not just about success, but about how you live and love those around you. Diogo Jota is often described by teammates and fans as a sociable, likable person who always spreads positive energy to those around him. In the dressing room, he is not only a talented player, but also a person who brings laughter, contributing to creating a comfortable and cohesive atmosphere among the members. His friendly and open personality helps Jota quickly integrate into any environment, from the national team to the Premier League club. Despite being a star on the pitch, he always maintains a humble and approachable attitude, which makes him loved not only by his teammates, but also by fans around the world. In addition to football, Jota also has a deep passion for esports, especially FIFA. He not only plays games for fun, but also invests time and effort to connect with the professional gaming community. In his free time, Jota regularly hosts live streams playing FIFA with friends and colleagues in the football world, attracting thousands of views from fans. These streams are not only a way for him to relax, but also a bridge between him and the online community, where Jota shows a different side to his professional sports life. His love for esports gives him a healthy escape from the pressure of competition, while also creating a more down-to-earth everyday image in the public eye. Being involved in the esports community is not just a hobby, but has also become a strong emotional support network for Jota throughout his career. Maintaining close relationships both inside and outside the football world helps him maintain a balance between work and personal life. When the pressure of top matches weighs on him, Jota can find empathy and sharing from like-minded friends, people who understand the feeling of living in the spotlight and are always ready to listen. It is these connections that help him maintain stable performance, avoiding the psychological burnout that many professional athletes have experienced. However, the most solid and important foundation in Diogo Jota's life does not come from the football field or top matches, but from his loving relationship with his wife, Ruta Cardoso. They met when they were both very young in the city of Porto, the time when Jota was just starting his journey to pursue his dream of becoming a professional footballer. Ruth, a discreet and quiet woman, did not often appear in the media, but was always the one who quietly followed and supported him in every step. Throughout the challenging years of his career, Rut was always a peaceful place for Jota to return to, someone who understood, sympathized, and accepted every aspect of the stressful life of a top athlete. After a long time together, the couple officially entered married life on June 22, 2022, in a small, cozy ceremony held in their hometown of Portugal, with the presence of relatives and close friends. In that simple but loving home, Rut is not only a wife, but also a close companion, a solid support for Jota to be able to wholeheartedly devote himself to football, as well as his passion for esports. She manages all the work in the family, ensuring her husband has a stable environment to focus on his career. Rut's dedication and silent sacrifice are an indispensable part of Jota's journey to maturity and success. A simple but profound testament to the truth that behind every strong man is always the shadow of a resilient and loving woman. She is often seen in the stands quietly cheering for Jota at Liverpool, matches a familiar image to the team's loyal fans. Every time he scores a goal, Jota often turns to the stands and makes a heart shape with his hands, a sweet gesture he reserved for Rut as a way to thank the person who has always stood silently behind him. Currently, they have 3 children, 2 boys and 1 girl, who are a great source of encouragement, a source of complete joy, that helps Jota maintain a balance between his personal life and his top-flight career. For him, family is not only a place to return to, but also the strongest motivation to continue fighting and dedicating himself both on the pitch and in life.
I think the girls with their nails done now.
Their first child, a boy named Dinas, was born in 2021, followed by daughter Margarita in 2023 and youngest son Alfonso in 2024. Jota has said that fatherhood has transformed him, making him more mature and appreciating simple family moments. He regularly posts pictures on social media of himself playing with his children, from running around the garden to playing with a plastic ball in the living room. Do you think the media is hiding something about Diogo Jota's family? If you think so, comment number 2. And if you think it's all just a rumor, comment number 5. Your opinion matters as we uncover the truth behind little-known stories together. Despite his busy schedule, Jota always makes time to read bedtime stories to his children or take them to the park when he is in Liverpool. In his day-to-day life, Diogo maintains a structured routine, balancing work, family, and personal interests. A typical day starts at around 7 a.m. when he wakes up to have breakfast with Ruth and the children. Breakfast usually consists of healthy options such as oats, fruit, and coffee to fuel his day. Jota then heads to Liverpool's training base in Kirkby, where he attends training sessions. Training sessions last around 3 to 4 hours. On non-match days, he often stays at the training ground longer to work on his skills or take part in tactical analysis sessions with the coaching staff. In the afternoons, Jota spends time with his family or on his personal interests. He enjoys taking his children for walks in Sefton Park near his home, where the family can relax and enjoy the fresh air.
Girls with their nails done.
Despite facing the harsh pressure of professional football, Diogo Jota still finds joy in simple and familiar things. For him, a smile from his children or a peaceful evening with his devoted wife Ruth is enough to dispel the fatigue after each match. Jota once shared that the greatest happiness does not come from titles or goals, but the feeling of returning home, where his small family is always waiting. He has built for himself a full and admirable life, where passion, career, and family are always kept in balance. But then a tragic accident suddenly took everything away. Jota's sudden passing was a huge shock to his newlywed wife Ruth, as well as his entire family and close friends. In the days after the accident, the image of Ruth at the morgue in Spain collapsed, unable to stand on her own and needing support from relatives, moved the entire fan community to tears. According to family members, the moment Ruth stepped in to identify the bodies of her husband and brother was a moment of extreme pain. Unable to speak, she could only hold Jota's mother and sister's hands tightly, as if trying to find a fragile support in the midst of a loss too great to bear. On her personal Instagram, Ruth has not posted anything since sharing the happy moment at their wedding. Jota's final comment under that photo, "Yes, forever. But you are the lucky one," has now become a haunting memory shared by thousands of grieving fans. After the funeral, Ruth took her 3 children back to Gondomar, Jota's hometown, to find refuge in the pain of loss. She often took them to the small football pitch where Jota used to play as a child, as a way to keep him present in their lives. Her eldest son, Dinos, was only 4 years old and had begun to ask about his father. Every time, Ruth could only hold him close because there were pains that could not be expressed in words. In a rare interview with Ebola a few months after the accident, Ruth Cardoso said, "I want my children to know that their father was not just a footballer, but a great man who lived for his family and those around him." Those heartfelt words say everything about Diogo Jota, both on the pitch and off. Financially, Liverpool FC acted quickly to support his family. They proactively terminated his contract to activate a special compensation clause, transferring the entire $21.84 million, equivalent to 3 years' remaining salary, to Ruth and his children. This amount of money guaranteed financial stability in the future, but it could not fill the void that Jota left in the hearts of his loved ones. With the support of family and friends, Ruth is trying to rebuild her life step by step for the sake of her children and for the promise she made to Jota that she would stay strong. The pain is not just for Ruth and the children, but for the entire Jota family. The day he died was also the day they had to say goodbye to Andre Silva, Jota's younger brother, just 26 years old, who plays for Penafiel in the Portuguese second division. Andre was not just a brother, but also a close friend, a companion in every family moment from holidays to intimate amateur football matches. Their brotherhood was a strong bond, making this loss too much for the whole family to bear. A photo of Jota and Andre on the beach with their family in the summer of 2024, posted by Jota on Instagram, has now become the last and most painful memory of the close bond between the brothers. Jota's parents, Jose and Maria, are devastated. Not only have they lost 2 sons in one day, but they are also facing a bleak and haunting future. In silence and grief, they, along with Ruth and the 3 children, are trying to hold on to the best memories to continue living, as Jota did, devoted to his family with a sincere heart and unconditional love. Jose, who paid for Jota to play for Gondomar Youth Club, was always proud of his son's journey from small-town boy to Premier League star. At the funeral at Igra Matrice in Gondomar, Jose was seen standing silently beside his son's coffins, his eyes red but still strong enough to comfort Ruth and his grandchildren. Maria, as for Jose Manuel Medo, recounts, turned to her faith to cope praying regularly at the Capella de Resur, where Jota and Andre's memorial services were held. Jota's friends, from former teammates to close friends off the pitch, have expressed their deep sadness at his passing. One of his closest friends, Miguel Gonalves, a respiratory physiotherapist who helped Jota recover from lung surgery, has publicly dismissed false rumors that Jota had been partying before the accident. He stressed that Jota was a disciplined man who always put his family and career first. He drove all night to Liverpool because he didn't want to waste any time. That was the Jota I knew, Gonalves told ZN. Childhood friends in Gondomar also held small memorials at the local football ground. They shared stories of a humble Jota, who would often return to play with local children and give away shirts to fans. One friend, Pedro Almeida, said he never changed even after becoming a star. Every time he came back, he would call us to the old cafe to chat like the old days. Those gatherings are now just a memory. But Jota's friends are committed to keeping them alive by setting up a youth football league in his name in Gondomar. The sudden passing of Diogo Jota has sent shockwaves through the global football community. From fans to colleagues, coaches, and leading sports organizations, everyone has expressed their deep sorrow at this great loss. Cristiano Ronaldo, who played alongside Jota for the Portuguese national team, was one of the first to speak out. In an emotional post on Instagram, he wrote, "We were just in the national team together and he just got married. Praying for his family, his wife, and his children to find the strength to continue." Accompanied by a photo of the two celebrating on the pitch, the post quickly attracted millions of interactions, showing the great influence Jota left. Veteran defender Pepe, another icon of Portuguese football, also couldn't hide his emotions. A loss so early and so painful makes us all the more sad as colleagues, friends, and football fans. In this moment of deep sadness, I would like to express my sincere condolences to their families, friends, and all those who love them. These simple but heartfelt words reflect the close bond between the players in the team, where Jota was recognized not only for his talent, but also for his humility and team spirit. At Liverpool, where Jota played and dedicated his life, close teammates such as Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Trent Alexander-Arnold also shared their heartfelt words of gratitude. Salah wrote, "Diogo, you were a warrior, a brother. You will forever be part of the Liverpool family." Meanwhile, Captain Van Dijk emotionally posted, "No words can describe the pain. You fought for us, and we will continue to fight for you." Those shared lines, along with hundreds of tributes from around the world, are a testament to the emotional legacy Jota left behind, a talented player, but above all, a precious human being. These words are not only an expression of grief, but also a commitment to maintain the spirit and values that Diogo Jota once inspired everyone around him. Former Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp, who brought Jota to Anfield in 2020, sent an emotional farewell. "He was smarter than I could have imagined, a great player, but an even better person. I will always miss his smile." Despite leaving Liverpool, Klopp still keeps in touch with Jota and has not hesitated to praise him as the best finisher in the team. Club legend Jamie Carragher also choked up on social network X, Jota was not just a player, he was an inspiration. His loss hurts us all. The farewells from those who played alongside or witnessed Jota's growth showed that he left a void not only on the pitch but also in the hearts of those who accompanied him. Former Manchester United star Gary Neville, who came from a rival club, wrote devastating news about Diogo and his brother. All my love and prayers go out to their family. The Portuguese Football Federation released an official statement describing Jota as a remarkable player and a special person. FPF President Pedro Proença stressed, "Portuguese football has lost two of its best sons. We will do everything to honor their legacy." The FPF also asked UEFA to hold a minute's silence before the match between the Portuguese women's team and Spain at the Women's European Championship. UEFA, in response to the FPF's request, not only held a minute's silence, but also allowed the Portuguese women's team to wear black armbands in the opening match in memory of Jota and Andre. Ebola wrote, "This is an unprecedented gesture reflecting the deepest respect for Diogo." FC Porto, where Diogo Jota and his brother Andre played for the early years of their careers, expressed their deep sorrow at the tragedy. In an official statement, the club said, "We are shocked and heartbroken. Diogo and Andre will forever be Porto boys in our hearts." Other clubs were quick to offer their condolences, including Wolverhampton Wanderers, where Jota had an impressive career, and Penafiel Andre Silva's current club. The outpouring of grief across Portuguese and international football reflected the legacy the brothers left behind, not only as players, but also as people. On July 4th, Liverpool held a solemn memorial service at Anfield attended by all the players, coaching staff, and thousands of fans. The ceremony began with a minute of silence as the song "You'll Never Walk Alone" played emotionally. On the big screen, the image of Jota in a red shirt with a bright smile appeared, bringing many people to tears. Outside the stadium, fans spontaneously placed flowers, red scarves, and handwritten signs with the words, "Jota forever, a hero in red." Many brought his number 20 shirt, hanging it on the fence as a final farewell. Liverpool legend Jamie Carragher, who attended the ceremony, said emotionally, "Today, we have lost not just a player, but a part of the soul of Liverpool." As a way to honor the legacy of Jota and his late brother, Liverpool FC has announced the establishment of the Jota and Andre Foundation, which aims to support young football talents from disadvantaged backgrounds. The foundation will provide scholarships, sports equipment, and training camps in Portugal and England, two places closely linked to the journey and unfulfilled dreams of the two brothers. This is not only a tribute, but also a way to continue to ignite the flame of their passion in the hearts of the next generation. In a statement, Liverpool chairman Tom Werner stressed, "Diogo is the epitome of hard work and passion. We want to continue his dream and give kids like him a chance to shine." One of Liverpool's most emotional decisions was to retire the number 20 shirt in Jota's honor. This is the number he has worn since joining the club, becoming a symbol of his excellent finishing ability and relentless fighting spirit. In a statement, Liverpool chairman Tom Werner stressed, "Diogo is the epitome of hard work and passion. We want to continue his dream and give kids like him a chance to shine." One of Liverpool's most emotional decisions was to retire the number 20 shirt in Jota's honor. This is the number he has worn since joining the club, becoming a symbol of his excellent finishing ability and relentless fighting spirit. Liverpool FC also worked with community organizations in Gondomar to ensure Jota's family received long-term and practical support. In August 2025, a group of players, including Mohamed Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold, visited Ruth and her children in Porto, bringing gifts and heartfelt words of support, helping her feel that she was not alone in her grief. Across the world, fans from Liverpool, Portugal, and elsewhere expressed their deep condolences on social media. The hashtag quickly went viral, attracting millions of posts, sharing memories, photos, and videos, becoming a symbol of remembrance for a star who has passed but will always live on in people's hearts. In Jota's hometown of Gondomar, hundreds of fans lined up from the early hours of 4th of July to attend a memorial service for Jota and Andre at the Capella de Resure. Despite temperatures reaching 31 degrees, they waited patiently carrying white flowers, Jota shirts from clubs including Gondomar, Porto, Wolverhampton, and Liverpool, and banners with his image. Some broke down in tears as the hearse carrying the brothers' bodies arrived at the churchyard. Diogo Jota's legacy will be remembered and celebrated in many ways, from the number 20 shirt that will be retired at Anfield to the youth foundation that bears his name, and most importantly, the precious memories in the hearts of fans around the world. Although he has passed away, Jota remains a shining beacon on the pitch, a symbol of humility, passion, and true love. As the song "You'll Never Walk Alone" resounded at the memorial service, Jota will never be alone because he will always be an inseparable part of the global football family, a living testament to the power of love, family, and the everlasting legacy he leaves behind. And that's all we wanted to share with you about the mysteries surrounding Diogo Jota's funeral and the untold stories about his family. While many details are still unclear, one thing is for sure: the story behind the halo is always more complicated than we think. What do you think about the above information? Leave a comment below to discuss. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to update more interesting behind-the-scenes stories. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.